Madrid will be without Eden Hazard and Casemiro in tomorrow's trip to Valencia. Zidane also spoke about Isco, has got to keep working. Eden Hazard remains in good spirits despite being sidelined again at Real Madrid after testing positive for coronavirus. Madrid announced on Saturday that Hazard and Casemiro had returned a positive result for Covid-19, ruling them out of tomorrow's meeting with Valencia at Mestalla. The Belgium international has featured just 25 times in all competitions for Madrid since arriving from Chelsea for €100 million in June last year, scoring 2 goals and supplying 4 assists. In his final campaign at Stamford Bridge, he registered 16 goals and 15 assists in the Premier League alone. A persistent ankle problem blinded Hazard's first season with Madrid, but Zidane assured he is not letting another setback get him down. "Well, they're okay, I think," Zidane said this afternoon when asked how Casemiro and Hazard were doing after their positive tests. "They're not happy with what's happened, but they're okay, and physically they don't have many symptoms. But we know it's tough. I left them a message and I'll speak to them later. This can happen and we just have to accept that." View this post on Instagram, a post shared by Eden Hazard, at HazardEden, 10, on October 31, 2020 at 1:02 p.m. PDT Hazard is mentally strong. Asked specifically if he was worried about Hazard's state of mind, Zidane replied, "You know what Hes like as a player. Hes a strong player. It's a tough moment with injuries and everything, but Hes in good spirits, which is important. He has to wait a week now." Due to the positive coronavirus cases, Zidane was forced to quickly change his training plans on the eve of the trip to Valencia. "We have to adapt to the situation. We know it could be worse. It happened to Eder Militao the other day, to Eden and Casemiro today," the coach explained. "We have to accept it and keep going forward, because the strength is in the team unit. There are worse things that are happening, people are worse off elsewhere. But it's disconcerting that the training session today has been completely different the day before a game. It's disconcerting because you don't know what's going to happen. In what moment you're going to have positives or not, and that's what's happened with these 2 players. They are responsible people, but unfortunately it's happened. It could be worse. There are people in much worse situations who are really suffering outside of football. But, in the world of football, I'm a manager and I prefer to have them available for tomorrow. Obviously, soccer ball, clapping hands, vamos Real. Sunero, at Valencia, NRM City. Hala Madrid pic.twitter.com/01nkk13ubu. Real Madrid CF, Great Britain, USA, at Real Madrid, November 7, 2020. Odegaard boosts. Zidane confirmed that Martin Odegaard will be in the squad to face Valencia, having spent 3 weeks out with a calf problem. Madrid will be aiming to make it 10 La Liga away games without defeat for the first time in 3 years against a Valencia side who, with 8 points from as many games, are experiencing their worst start to a season since having 7 points at the same stage in the 1999-2000 campaign.